With Season 5 coming to an end in Delta Force soon and the new one starting on September the 23rd, there are a few critical things that operations players need to do before that date so that they don't miss out, as well as a few other things they can do right now to help them get ready for the next season. My name's Ben, and today I'm going to go over exactly what happens at the end of a Delta Force season, what wipes, what doesn't, what you need to use up, and what you can save, and what you can expect when the new season begins. So first up, one of the things that is going to wipe are your tactical armament vouchers. So these are things you collect over the course of the season, usually by completing events, and you'll see these up in the top right. If I hover over these, you can see it says Tactical Armament Vouchers 241, and that says 12 days next to it. That means they're going to expire in 12 days. There's not many things that do wipe at the end of the season, but that is one of them. If you want to spend those, you need to go to the Season tab, and then there's Tactical Armament here. Click this, and then you spend them on this page. By opening these, if you've not done it before, you can click this box on the left. This shows you the rewards you can get from these boxes. There's loads of skins in here. You can't get duplicate ones, so once it's ticked off, you won't get it again. You can see there's a few left that I can get here. You can open these singly or in batches of 10, and you'll gradually unlock all of this stuff. And then you can also get these crates at the bottom, these armament selection packs. There's a green, blue, and a purple one with varying rarity, and all three colors of these can actually drop red items. You see, even the green one has a chance of dropping gold bars or quantum storage, as well as green ammo. The blue one is slightly better and can drop blue ammo and better repairs, and then the purple ones can drop gold vests, fuel cells, military control terminals, and purple ammo as well. So these can be incredibly valuable, especially because you get so many armament vouchers. You can see I've got loads from the whole season. I haven't used them up. We'll use some now, and I'll show you what I mean. I won't spend all of them. Let's use one to get rid of this annoying single one. There you go, we got a calling card. And then if we just open 10 at a time and do skip all, it's going to give us all this stuff. So we've got a load of green boxes and some skins. Do another 10, skip that. We got one of the slightly rarer skins, Cage Soul. You see you get loads of these green ones, and every now and again you'll get one of the blue crates or purple crates or something like that when you get a little bit lucky. But what you want to do, make sure you just go through, open all of these, spend all of the ones you've got, and get all of this done. And then what you're going to find once you've opened a few of these is that if you go back and go to collection and go to your items, you're going to have all of these boxes here. These are your basic armament selection packs. These are the things you just unlocked through clicking that. And these boxes themselves won't expire at the end of the season. You don't have to open these now. They'll carry over, but you might as well. What you can do is you can do open. You can select what you want to use. If you play Warfare, you can use the basic weapon XP. You can take the alloy, or what you want to take if you're an operations player is the box. And then you can open all of these if you want at one time. And that's going to give you 27 of these boxes. And then you can go to use and you can open 27 of those boxes at the same time. And it's going to give you just tons and tons and tons of stuff here. It doesn't show you everything here. It doesn't fit it on one page if you open loads at one time. And also sometimes your stash can fill up from doing this. So you see it's not quite filled up my stash there. It's just put it all in here. But sometimes you're going to find that if your stash fills up when you're opening these, make sure you go to your mail, and you might find you have something in your mail saying you've got loads of items down there that it can't fit in your inventory. So make sure you claim those, otherwise you'll lose them. But you can see here now that I saw, I've got all this green ammo and these meds. And once you've opened, 50 or 100 of these boxes, and then you sell tons of meds, tons of repairs, tons of green, blue ammo, it can actually make you a fair bit of money. And you'll probably end up with a few gold bars in there. So it's going to be an easy couple of mil for anyone with probably 100 plus armament vouchers in there. Some free money for operations players. So just for science, I just quickly used all the rest of my armament vouchers. You can see I've got 3 of the purple supply packs here and 50 of the green ones to open. If we open our purple supply packs here, look, we got a gold vest completely for free. 2 of these are worth 250k each, and 200 rounds of purple ammunition. Then we can open 50 more of these green ones, crack those open there, free gold bar, that's another 300k, load of purple stuff, and absolutely hundreds and hundreds of green ammo, which is going to fill up most of my entire stash. You can see there we go, got a free gold bar. Something else you need to use up if you have it is any temporary uses for a 3x3 safe box. So you'll unlock these by completing parts of the seasonal missions. If we go to the mission tree here, you can see at the end of each of these, you get these like 24-hour or 48 passes for the 3x3 safe box. Those are for this season only. These won't carry over to the new season. So if you don't use those temporary 3x3 passes before next season, you'll lose them. They will expire. So make sure you use those. As for other stuff in your collection, basically everything else in here will carry over. So see all these packs on the side here. This K4 one, Ash, M7, medical supplies, ammo crates, this AUG thing. All of this will carry over. You can see it doesn't say an expire on here. You can keep these as long as you want. Many of these I have here are from last season, or if not the season before. These collection crates are from the last 2 seasons. So pretty much anything that's in a pack or a crate in this, if it doesn't say that it's going to expire, then it won't. You can just leave it there. You don't need to worry about opening these up and using them. You can just leave them there for whenever you want to use them. As for end of season wipe, there is no end of season wipe. Not like other extraction shooters. You're not going to lose your money. Your Technic alloy isn't going to wipe. Your stash is not going to wipe. You're not going to lose any of this stuff. You're not going to lose any black site upgrades. Anything like that doesn't wipe at all. The only things that do wipe at the end of each season are the seasonal missions are going to disappear and change. So these seasonal missions will go away and we'll get a new batch of seasonal missions that you'll be able to begin from the start. As mentioned before, your temporary passes for your 3x3 from last season, you're going to lose those. Again, your tactical armament vouchers, you're going to lose those and you'll get new ones for the new season. And then also your seasonal safe box. If you unlocked the 3x3 via the seasonal missions for this season, you're going to lose that and you'll have to get a new one by completing the new seasonal missions if you want to unlock it again. If you bought the battle pass but you didn't do the seasonal mission, so you had the 3x2 safe box from the battle pass, you'll also lose that. That only lasts for the season, so you'll need to buy the battle pass again for the new season to get the 3x2, which I think is worth it personally. They're very cheap battle passes, particularly if you just buy the operations one. Even just for the 3x2, it's probably worth it, but you also get tons and tons of stuff given to you, tons of ammo, items and gear. You can see I've got all this stuff I've never even used, and this is all just stuff from that cheap season pass. You can also save a bit of money when you're buying a season pass by using my creator code down in the description below. You can get your Delta coins a little bit cheaper than buying them in game by doing it via my Midas Buy link. As for something you can do to start getting ready for next season, if you want to do next season's seasonal missions so you can unlock the 3x3 safe box, or even if you're just going to do some of those missions and not complete all of them, it's still quite handy because you can get those 24-hour or 48-hour passes for the 3x3. One of the helpful things you can do is start to hoard gold, red, and maybe even purple items in case they're needed for collectors. So one of the missions you always see every season are these collectors missions where you have to hand in unbound items. You can see hand in an unbound Laurel Crown, unbound Cryptex. These are this season's ones, and unbound means you find it in a raid, so you can't buy it. And so there's a lot of RNG trying to find these items and submit them, and you can't really cheese that particularly easily. You just have to kind of find these things in raid. So it can be very useful to go into the next season with a bunch of random stuff like this, particularly gold and red stuff. So I've got loads of like gold stuff here. I've just been hoarding a couple of each gold thing I've found for the last few weeks. And then hopefully one of these or two of them maybe will luckily be in the collector's missions and I'll have them already. Again, same for red items. I've got my collection room which has a load of red stuff in it. And I use that so I have all these unbound things sitting there ready. And if I need to submit a Saeed Pocket Watch or data or whatever for next season, then I have one of all of these sitting ready in my collection room and I can submit that if I want to. If you want to do a bit of research on what kind of missions you might expect in the new seasonal missions, check out my How to Get the 3x3 Safe Box Fast video. I did a short while ago. I'll link it down below. That goes over in detail all of this season's missions, and they're always quite similar. There's a lot of similar themes and styles they do every season. So that'll give you a bit of an idea on how the different mission types work in Delta Force operations. During the last week or two before the season ends, we often see the season pass XP cap lifted and sometimes an XP boost as well. So keep an eye out for that. If you're a bit behind on your pass, then you might be able to level that up a bit more quickly in the last few days or week before the season ends. We don't have patch notes for Global yet to know exactly what's going to be in the new season. We know we have the new operator coming and jets and some new warfare stuff. Outside of that, most of it is just rumor. Be careful what you believe. There's a lot of stuff that comes out on the Chinese test server early, and then there's lots of channels on YouTube that just post everything from that and say this is what's coming for Global, which is not usually true. They're not always exactly the same. There's a lot of features that have come out on China, particularly on the test server before, and they're not made it to global, but people just like to post sensationalist stuff to get views. So be wary of all this, like this is leaked on China, this is what's happening in global. We don't know what's going to be really in the new update until we get our patch notes. If you want to see the update for next season on the global version in action, content creators including myself will have access to the global test server from the 16th of September, so just a few days time, and then I'll be playing it, making videos on it, streaming it, and so will a bunch of other creators. You'll be able to see exactly what's in it then. So that's about everything for today. If you've got any other advice for players for what to do towards the end of the season or the start of the next season, then drop them in the comments down below and vote up the other ones that you think are helpful, and we can all help each other out as we go into the new season. If you enjoyed the video, why not drop a like and subscribe? Thanks so much for watching. My name's Ben, we are the Beard Guys, and I'll see you next time.